Hello and welcome back. Now we are on the final step of our project number 4, Terraform GitLab CI/CD automation. First of all, we are going to verify that how our project is working and is it working as per rule, as per our expectation or not. So let's start with the step number 6 and test your pipeline. Now what I am doing, okay, see right now if you look at this, here we have one instance, my instance, and it is T2 micro, okay. From my local computer, I am going to open main.tf, right, and here in this particular file, what I am doing, I am going to change this, okay. Let's say that I am going to change T2 micro to T2 small, okay. I'm just going to make small changes in my file. Let's say that WQ, I just save this, okay. It was there in my main.tf, but instead of T2 micro, I'm just going to create T2 small. Now git add main.tf git commit -m version 2 git push origin main, okay. Whenever I am going to update this, okay, it is going to update my my file and it is going to create resources over there, okay. It is giving me error, no need to worry, just use git pull main, okay, git pull origin main, and now WQ, and here we are going to verify that cat main.tf. Yes, we have T2 small, so now I am going to push this file. Okay, I just push this and now it is going to run a code over here again. So let's go to the pipeline and we want to verify the behavior, what is actually happening right now. Okay, here we have our one EC2 instance, it is T2 micro and we are running this again. We just added one changes over there in our Terraform main.tf file and upload this push this code to the GitLab. Now we just want to verify the behavior. First stage means ready. Now we are in the plan stage. We want to verify what is actually happening in the plan stage. Now I want you to understand this plan stage. See, here in the plan stage, if you go to this, see here it is going to add new EC2 instance, okay, 1 to add, 0 to change. Now this is not exact behavior of our Terraform environment. If I am going to run this code, let me run this going to the pipeline. And if I am going to apply this, what will happen? It is going to create new EC2 instance. So we have our existing EC2 instance and then it is going to create another EC2 instance as well. Is this a proper behavior of Terraform? I can say that no, but let's understand this step by step. So okay, step executed successfully, and if I am going to refresh this, see I got another EC2 instance and this time it is T2 small. Now is it according to the rule? I can say no. Why? Let's understand this particular process as well. See, Terraform state mechanism. When you work with the Terraform to provision and manage infrastructure, it keeps track of the infrastructure it creates in the file called state file. The state file maps the resources in your configuration to the real world resources, ensuring that Terraform knows which resources in your configurations correspond to the resources in the real world. Terraform uses the state file to determine the dependency between the resources. This information is crucial when creating or destroying resources in the correct order. The backend.tf file in a Terraform configuration is used to define the backend for the Terraform state management. Now, if you have your computer, you are not using CICD pipeline, then it will store this state mechanism file in your computer and it is automated. But here we are using a GitLab. Now, what will happen when you are using GitLab? Okay, GitLab is creating one kind of container inside the runner, and then it is going to destroy this runner as well. And because of this, runner is now destroyed. When you are going to run this, Terraform cannot able to track the current resources. Now, in this case, we need to create a backend.tf file into the Amazon S3 bucket, and we need to provide detail about this because this is an important part and it is going to provide a state mechanism of our resource. I know that it is confusing you, but you don't need to worry. Let's do this and let's understand how the things are working. So you understand right now the current scenario is it just created the new EC2 instance. This is not right approach. So let's create the state file and let's understand how these things are actually working. So first of all, what I'm doing, I'm going to the S3, AWS S3, and here I'm going to click on create bucket. Here I'm going to create bucket tf state. Okay. And let's create this bucket. It is already there. So tf state 02, 03. Okay. Let me copy this. And I just created one bucket over here. Now, this is our bucket. Now let's go to the VI, and here we are going to create our file. Okay, backend.tf, and we have the content of this file as well. We just need to specify that where we are actually going to store our state file. Okay. So now I am going to remove this and I am going to add our bucket name tf state 03. Okay, I also need to provide this over here as well, and our bucket is in AP South 1 and it is encrypted, so we don't need to worry about the security. So done, and now we have our backend tf file as well. Now I have to add this git add backend.tf git commit -m version 3 and git push origin main. Okay, so we just push this file and now it is going to run the pipeline as well. Now what is happening? I want you to understand what is happening right now because we have our backend file available. Okay, so let's go to pipeline again. Running, we are going to use same main.tf. Okay, it is going to validate plan. In the plan stage, we will get the complete idea, but picture is not over yet. I'm going to explain you the whole state mechanism. It is very important part for you to understand this. Validation is completed.
Hello everyone, sorry to disturb you. I am sure you guys are enjoying our GitLab course. If you want full access of this course having 83 videos, you can enroll it from our portal. First 100 students will get special discount. There is some limitation on YouTube, we are unable to give you support, but once you become our community member, our instant support is included, lifetime updation, completion certification, and additionally weekly lifetime live session with our expert Bhavesh Atal. We want to improve your skills anyhow, so that's why we added 5 projects as well. We are also available on Udemy. Still, you have any doubts, any queries, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.